everything is warm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little concerned. I should go check on that later.
All right. We're back on small battlefield.
Right. So, Mr. Sherwood has shown that he can defeat Liam. Without a question. That is now something that we can confirm he can do. We do not know that for Zookalooza.
Yeah.
Despite being able to take the game in the previous set, this is also a run back. The rest of that set went much more dominantly in Zookalooza's way.
Yeah.
Favor. So, a lot of work to be done, and it's going to be difficult with how tired Mr. Sherwood must be.
Yeah, it's kind of a balancing act of, like, you have that energy from that 3-0, you got the momentum on your side, but at the same time, you didn't get that for free, right? You spent a lot of your brain power, you burned some calories, right?
Yeah.
Winning that set, so.
I wouldn't be surprised if this run by Mr. Sherwood continues, if he's dropped a couple of pounds by the end of the tournament.
A little lighter on his feet.
Yeah.
But Wario, light on his feet with that back air. Oh my god.
Yeah, strong start by Zookalooza at the moment. And Sherwood really doesn't want to let Zookalooza get any momentum. Not for any, even if for no other reason than to stop the thoughts from thinking into his own head about whether or not he actually can beat them.
Yeah. You especially don't. We saw in, I think it was against Snow, I forget who, but there was a really powerful moment where Zookalooza was just trying to keep holding on to that waft, holding on, and it didn't work out in his favor because he ended up getting KO'd before he could even use it, right?
I think it might have been against Fooms.
Fooms, that's right.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a really bad disadvantage here, right? Because you're just constantly thinking, do I use it now? What's the risk reward on this, right?
Speaking of which, that waft, I believe, fully charged at this point. 150%. I mean, if he gets the opportunity, he would probably just use it off the bat in this stock.
Yeah.
Give himself a lot of time to charge another one. But he's not going to get the chance. Not quite yet, at least. But you do have to watch out for the ledge invincibility. Okay, trying to bait a bit of a panic option from Sherwood there, but Sherwood not panicking, in fact saying, I'm going to get a bit of a combo of my own.
Yep. But Zookalooza gets that grab, throws Sherwood off stage.
And we're probably past the threshold that Zookalooza wants to use that waft now.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking about keeping hold of it for that last stock, like you mentioned.
But that last time, it ended him in a loss, right? So
yeah.
We'll see if that's going to work out for him.
Will it be his downfall? I mean, a good amount of damage on this Palutena. Plenty of Wario options will kill you. Not least that bite or that up smash, but not able to land either one.
Explosive Flame, not connecting. Dash attack gonna do it.
Yeah. So now you have that waft threat fully on death. Gets the jab, 126, but you want to take the stock off sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Not able to get the forward air off the down tilt.
At least get some percent.
Back air, not quite enough. You missed that rage right there. Gonna go for a down air, but not gonna get it.
Yeah. Doesn't need to expend the waft to survive. Oh, but gets killed by the forward tilt.
Yeah, Zookalooza may be holding down there to try to punish Sherwood for being too aggressive, but Sherwood wary of it. Oh, this might be it, though.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yep, that's going to take it.
And that's the threat. That's how it goes.
Wario just laughing. I don't know why.
He's amused.
He's amused.
Yeah.
He needs to chill out a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit mean for him to laugh right after. It's not a very sportsmanlike way to win. And I know Wario doesn't want to be known for being unsportsmanlike. He's too much of a gentleman.
Certainly.
Wow.
He's got a mansion. He's got some good companies.
True. He's got a where?
He's got a where?
He's got a where?
Where does he got it? We don't know. But he's got it. That's for sure.
True. Wow.
Wow. Wario.
Wario.
Wahaha.
All right, into game 2 we go. No switches coming out with these players, unsurprisingly. Yeah. I don't think we're likely to see the K rule in this one.
No.
Or the Kazuya.
He's got a Kazuya? Oh, no, Zookalooza.
Okay. Yeah. So, game 2, back to Battlefield. This is where so much of Sherwood's misfortunes have lain against Zookalooza.
Yeah.
So, it is interesting to see him go back here once again. but maybe in a different mindset now from that earlier set. And very aggressive early start to that game. He wanted him dead.
Yeah. He's amped up from that match against Liam, I think.
Yeah, he might be swinging a little bit too much out of disadvantage, though, going for a lot of nairs there. But for now, it's working.
Getting that parry. Actually gets punished for it.
Ooh, okay, yeah, baiting that air dodge. Or not baiting that air dodge, managed to get that air dodge there, but not punish it. That Wario throw actually does a ton of percent. Gotta watch out for those claps. Good read on the idea that Zookalooza was going to jump back to stage. Getting a bit of a frame trap there to get a good bit of damage, but how do you get this stock?
Yeah. You want to figure it out soon, right? Because every second you're waiting, that waft is building up.
Yeah. Dash attack not quite enough. Going straight up on that teleport, just getting some room to breathe, but unfortunately you were going to have trouble landing there.
Goes for the up throw.
Yeah, that was actually like a snap up throw, maybe a DI mix up because Zookalooza was expecting back throw probably.
Yeah.
And if he held in there, that might have been enough to kill, but not this time. Shouldn't be enough.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate positioning. Yeah, and we actually saw that in a previous set that
Zookalooza has been using that a lot all day.
But particularly that specific thing, last time Mr. Sherwood came too close to the ledge and got hit by the forward tilt. That time tried to edge around it, and that was what cost him the stock. So seeing the adaptation start to happen, but not quite well enough to save him there.
Yeah.
What will help save him is taking that stock, which he was able to do finally with that dash.
But Zookalooza's got the waft on deck. We're going to have to see how quickly he can pull it out, right? Or if he's going to decide to wait on it, but I don't think so.
If he gets the opportunity on the stock, I'm sure he would be happy to. I've seen him use it on second stock very frequently. But, I mean, at this point, I don't know if he's going to get the opportunity before he loses the stock of his own with how solidly Mr. Sherwood is playing.
Keeping off stage.
I've just incorporated the Mr. into the name at this point. It has flow to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where you don't want to be. And luckily, Sherwood managed to get out of that spot. But being at 60% is such an interesting percent because you're you feel almost a little bit safer than at a lower percent because you're like, okay, you probably won't use it now because you'll save it.
Yeah.
So that gives you a little bit more liberty to play around.
But then again, you could get mixed up, you know?
You could get mixed up, but then you're almost okay with it because you're like, okay, like I was at a decently high percent and now he's burned it, you know?
Yeah.
If Sherwood can take the stock, which he can, he is in a pretty good spot in the second game. Okay, yeah, once again getting a lot of jabs, but actually Sherwood mashing out. Maybe a little bit of a check there from Zookalooza to see
if he's paying attention.
Yeah, if he's willing to mash out of his grab, because we did see a previous time that he just took so many pummels.
Doesn't get the 2-frame.
Yeah, actually a bit surprising because Zookalooza is so good at getting those, but still holding very dominant stage position. And
getting that bike, but
yeah, that dash, strong dash attack, plenty to get that stock up.
And waft is still unlocked, right?
Yep. This is what we saw in the last game. This is where it's scary. Okay, but good damage coming out from Mr. Sherwood. Okay, nice mix up there with the grab. No damage yet on the board for Sherwood. That doesn't mean he can't lose his stock. He absolutely still can, and this would be where it happens if it does. But no, able to get out, able to teleport through that top blast zone. And dash attack on the top platform. Not enough. Goes for the back air and just runs back to neutral. Probably could take that center stage. Zookalooza dodging through. This is such a scary moment. 80%. You probably can't combo very easily into that waft, but it will still absolutely kill you. You do not have a jump here. You're going to get hit by that bike if you don't recover perfectly. And he does recover perfectly, and now that nair, you don't have the bike either. You are going to be able to make it back, though. This is Sherwood's best chance to win this game.
He's got to move quick.
But getting hit by that back air in an unfortunate spot. Going to watch the bike. It hits the shield. Goes for one jab, but just down throw. maybe should have tossed the bike, who's to say, but
Yeah.
he actually gets the get up attack extension, but still not able to punish it. Sherwood maybe a little bit panicky at the moment. Toss the bike, toss the bike.
Oh, man. Sure, it's scrambling to try and get something. Oh, but
Not enough.
not enough.
Barely not enough. The next one will be. And this is the uncomfortable position that Sherwood's been in too many times, but able to get out of it this time. 146, 135. That forward air puts you in a terrible spot. Goes for the explosive flame, but not able to get it. Goes for the nair, but not able to get it.
Oh,
And he
gets
techs
the
off the
tech.
stage.
God.
Misses the chomp. Misses the back air. Misses the semi-waft, and the up air is going to be enough for Sherwood to close that out. Barely.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, I took a lot of commentary space there.
No.
I'm very invested.
There's just so much happening. I needed the help, man. Oh, my goodness. Sherwood taking that game. Woo! What's he looking like? He's looking chill.
He's feeling stressed, though. I think he's
see it?
feeling a little bit stressed. I mean, I would be.
Yeah.
Imagine. That was a nearly 6-minute game.
Yeah.
The amount that takes out of you is... It's hard to even describe how much that can take out of you, especially with that lost hit situation went on for nearly a full minute.
Yeah. Of just scrambling, trying to get something. Both players just trying to close it out.
Yeah, that can be one of the most exhausting minutes of your life.
Yeah.
And he's got at least 2 more games that he has to play, not to mention a whole grand finals with a reset if he wants to win this.
If he wants.
So, does he have the stamina? Does he have the nerves? That's what we're going to have to see.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would be very happy to see a Sherwood lose Grands. I think I've mentioned that before, just because both of these players are playing so well right now, and it would be great to see which of them can top the other in this simultaneous coming out party.
Yeah.
But now, Hollow Bastion, a stage we have not seen a lot of in the last couple of sets. We have seen far more of the two platform stages in general. But it will be interesting to see what advantages these players can get off of this stage. A much more aggressive start to this game as well.
Yeah. Zookalooza going in. Playing a little less patiently than before, or maybe just more aggressive.
130 to 80
Gets the reflex.
Yeah, just to alleviate some of that pressure. And yeah, after the hecticness at the end of that last game, this team is glacially slow by comparison, but gives both players and us a chance to breathe a little bit.
I want to ask you about, because I think in their last set you had mentioned, we saw like just one up smash, but we haven't been seeing that very much here.
From Sherwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't use that super frequently. It's something that actually people have been like, you should incorporate that a little bit more.
Because it's a giant laser, right?
Yeah, especially at ledge, that can be such a good tool to catch jumps and neutral get-ups.
Yeah.
Gets the jab lock, but not able to get the forward smash, only grab 3. That's such a tight frame input for Wario, it's very hard to do. Oh, goes for the waft there actually, just off the bat. But not able to hit it, and that's going to take some time to recharge, but Zookalooza has time at the moment.
And the advantage.
Yeah, huge advantage. Goes for the roll read with that forward smash, but he's going to take a lot of damage. And now this is starting to look reminiscent of that second game in their first set, which Zookalooza won very, very dominantly.
Yeah. Sherwood coming off of the adrenaline of the 3-0 and is like, okay, I'm back in reality. And reality is getting almost 3-stock right now.
Yeah, reality is getting sober, unfortunately, right now for Mr. Sherwood. And he's going to have to start to make his dreams a reality if he wants to bring this one back, because it's looking very difficult. Where are you going?
Oh, that's going to kill. Wow.
Yeah, finally get some of that pressure off, but 106% while building.
Yeah.
Wario lurking. Missing attack. That's, yeah.
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 Pretty quick game on Zookalooza's part.
Yeah. Much, much less
compared to that slobber knocker.
dense than the one before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now has to win 2 games in a row. It's Mr. Sherwood if he wants to close this one out. He lost in game 4 last set. Is he going to lose in game 4 again?
Yep. We're going to PS2? Yep.
Yeah. Pulls out the Pokemon music, gets that Pikachu power-up.
Think of the Voltorbs.
Think of the Voltorbs. Think of the Palmot power-up punches you can get.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You have... Sherwood has surpassed people's expectations many times in the past.
Yeah.
He's looking to do so again here.
I mean, even today, wasn't he like 9th seed or something like that?
He definitely wasn't this seed.
Yeah.
3rd seed? No way.
No.
Yeah, already surpassing expectations. Just has to do it a little bit more to make that one unquestionable name for himself and cement himself in the upper echelon of UBC players today.
Yeah.
But right now, it is Zookalooza that is cementing his long-known status as one of those top players as he gets.
He's not here to give it away for free.
Oh no, yeah.
If you want to be on Mount Olympus, you got to climb.
Oh yeah. I even mentioned earlier, I was like, any chance you just let him have it, you know, and like any chance you'd let your friendliness with Sherwood let you play a little bit easier, and Zookalooza was like, no way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna beat him. He's gonna have to earn that. So
I think that's being a good friend.
Absolutely.
You don't want to give them a Mickey Mouse win.
No, you want them to know that when they finally get to that mountain, that peak, that they have earned it. And right now, despite that strong start from Zookalooza, Sherwood is earning it with this stock lead. We've seen before that with these stock leads, he has struggled to get extra percent though, and that is looking like the trend to continue unless something changes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Will not.
He struggled against it with Liam and now again with Zookalooza. But he's getting these nairs and he's racking up percent.
Yeah, still a much better spot than that last game. Like, you will take this over that even without not a lot of extra credit.
Honestly, I feel like the Pokemon music is really helping him out.
Oh, yeah. But gotta watch out for that waft. Not fully charged, but enough to take the stock off and get hit by it. In the wrong spot. Ooh, I don't know how that grab hit, but if it works, it works. And I don't know how that grab caught either, but... Sherwood's starting to mix up the direction of his grabs a little bit more. Maybe he could mix up the decks a little bit. And that Explosive Flame catching the neutral get up from Zookalooza. Looking very similar to that first stock with the amount of damage that Sherwood has on board, not to mention the fact that he was able to completely avoid that waft. Zookalooza slightly uncharacteristically dropping some of these punishes, which will be very encouraging for Sherwood to see, but encouragement isn't enough unless you can close out the stock in this game.
Yep. Trying to go for that back here to close it out, but gets the star KO. Wow.
The dash attack out of the corner, gets a second to breathe, and no waft currently on deck. And it's going to take quite a while to fully build.
And we're getting that percent.
Yeah, once again, this is maybe Sherwood's best opportunity to take his destiny into his own hands.
Yep. But these grabs are scary.
Careful, you don't want to get back aired. Yeah, able to intercept that nair with a nair of his own and get the punish off of that air dodge. Good damage coming out from Sherwood here.
Not going to get too frank. Oh, that, yep.
A bit unfortunate to get caught by that down tilt into that dash attack, just barely landing well enough to be hit by it. But a good lead right now.
Yeah,
Can
77 is nothing to sneeze at.
No. Zookalooza is slowing it down a little bit though, giving himself the opportunity to get that waft on deck.
Yep.
That trump card that he will be so happy to be holding.
We'll have to see if he can even, as you mentioned, get that punish off, right? He's been a little more shaky, you know?
Yeah. Waft has missed a couple of times and not able to get that grab either, but is able to get that parry. No punish though. Both these players have slowed down a little bit, but you've got to think that Mr. Sherwood's heart must be racing.
Yeah.
He knows that time is ticking, and despite the fact that he has the lead, the clock tolls for him.
Yep. This could be his last stock if he's not careful. Oh. And that's, yep. That's
yeah.
gonna be it.
Once again, unfortunately falling in game 4, but Mr. Sherwood, absolutely nothing to be ashamed about in his performance today. Some of the best wins of his entire career, maybe the best bracket performance of his entire career. But out at 3rd, he wins money.
He wins money.
It is rare to win money in Smash. We are poor. It is a poor scene.
He's now, he's cemented himself in the upper echelon of pro gamers.
Yeah, he is someone that people now absolutely have to be wary about.
Yeah.
And I mean, today he was able to beat Liam twice. the day that he can beat Zookalooza, maybe it's approaching.
It's sooner rather than later.
Yeah, but we can't give Sherwood credit without obviously giving Zookalooza credit.
Yeah.
Able to stamp out that momentum, stamp out that unparalleled performance from Sherwood by just being incredibly solid.
Yep.
And now Zookalooza having to win a run back of his own against Booms, the person who sent him into losers.
Yep. Is this Grands?
This is Grants.
Oh, man.
I am going to run to the bathroom really quickly because we've been commentating for a long time.
Yep.